Hey guys, so this is my video on the top 20 most legendary, mythical, and powerful items. So there has been some videos on this already, but I tried to in this video I'll at least try to clear it up a bit more and hopefully introduce you to new types of mythical objects that you didn't already know about. So the number 20 on my list is the Captain America shield. This shield is made of vibranium, the strongest metal on Earth, and it also has some power that can defy the laws of motion and basically all the laws and hit anything precisely where Captain America meant it to, or the wielder meant to. So, in the hands of someone that has super strength and is a great technician, so if you somehow have a friend that is super strong and is a great tactician, and you make like a Captain America shield, you pair them up, they'll be a heck of a team. It's really strong. 19. Mech Batsuit. So, if you happen to watch the Superman versus Batman movie, you'll come across this. This suit was especially designed to fight Superman, uh, and it certainly did a good job. Batman actually won against him with the suit. And Superman is one of the most has is the most well, at least one of the most powerful people, and so this was a really tough feat to accomplish, and that is why I put the mech batsuit in. Wait, yeah, number 18, Lex Luthor suit. If you happen to watch the Superman movie, you'll be introduced to the Lex Luthor suit. The Lex Luthor suit can actually stand up and give a fight to Superman. This one and the Batman one kind of links together, but yeah. And this suit was designed by cutting edge kryptonite and apocalyptic technology. So there's a planet. That's where Kal-El is from, Superman, and so that's where they get the kryptonite and the apocalyptic. Okay, I'm just gonna call it Apoco. Where they get the Apoco technology, I'm not really sure, but and yeah. So the next one is the Kajida. Uh, so yeah, from here on out, it will get tougher to make the decisions because of all the powerful items out there. But this weapon, this one certainly deserves the 17th spot. It grants the caster the ability of lightning, flight, and super strength. So basically, all of the powers that make someone really strong. The Tachyon device, number 16. If you watch The Flash, you will notice that he used some sort of a Tachyon device. This one actually grants the wearer the ability of well, not the ability of speed, but to get more speed than you already have. So the Flash was already super fast. With this Tachyon device, it basically enhanced it. He even managed to go to another Earth and another different timeline by mistake, even wearing this. Number 15, the Cup of Immortality. I couldn't remember this object's true name, but where I got this from is the DC's Legends of Tomorrow. They featured this in a very recent episode, and I was amazed at its powers. It gives you the power of immortality for a day. And, well, it showed one. It showed its power, and I was again fascinated. So I think it definitely deserves this number 15 spot, maybe higher, I don't know. But the reason I put it this low was because immortality for a day. And so if it was like immortality forever, this definitely would be my number one. Or, well, higher, in the top 5 at least. So number 14 is Mjolnir. Uh, the Hammer of Thor is definitely one of the most famous ones on this list. If you don't watch anything or know anything about Marvel, you still must have heard this name. It's the Hammer of Thor, and only the worthy can pick it up. Its powers grant the user of it to fly, and it also shoots lightning from it. So, in all, if it basically is kind of like that, it only responds to the worthy, and that kind of makes it limited, and not everyone can pick it up, which is definitely a good factor. Number 13, the Cloak of Invisibility. In Harry Potter, this was shown to us actually very early in the movies. In Harry Potter, it said that the 3 items of death were in equal power, and you can't compare them. But since you can't do 3 objects into one ranking, I decided to do them this way. These 3 really do not prove which ones are better than the other, but rather you can think of it as like they're similar in power, and no one's really comparing anything. So its powers allow the wearer to be completely invisible. Not even tracking spells. At least some of them can locate it. 12. The Resurrection Stone. The Resurrection Stone can bring the people that passed on back to life. They will not be complete, however, as the fable goes. The second brother successfully brought his loved one back to life, but she was not complete as she belonged somewhere else. So yeah, definitely this one is a powerful item, and in the wrong hands, it could be really bad. So, number 11, the Elder Wand. This wand rumors to be the most powerful wand ever made. It's rumored to be made by Death himself. The Elder Wand gives extraordinary powers to its wielder. We have witnessed this in action by the Gellert Grindelwald, and of course by Albus Dumbledore in the Order of the Phoenix movie. This one, I was shocked to see its powers. If this, one power of it is whenever blue fire, if someone ever touched the blue fire, they will just perish. Who knows where they went? That's really strong. Number 10, the Lasso of the Truth. It is wielded by Wonder Woman, and the powers of it are incredible. It makes the person who's lassoed to have memory recovered and illusions out of his or her mind. Also, he or she who's lassoed is forced to speak the complete and nothing but the truth. Imagine what would happen, what people could do with this in real life. Number 9, the Claw of Horus. The power of this object is not to be misjudged. It has enough power to knock Superman off his feet. It draws its power from the Earth's magnetic field, so the only way to beat it is to shut down the magnetic. So, yeah, and we know that if someone shuts it down, it could result in catastrophical accidents. So this one is basically like an invulnerable weapon unless someone manually destroys it, which is also kinda uh how do I say this? It's kinda never gonna happen, but we can think. Number 8, the Sorcerer's Stone. This one grants you immortality, the growing old way, and has many other cool powers. But this description is kind of short, so let's move on to the next one. True, the description is really short. And this basically defines all of it. Only this part. Hofund. If you wanted to know the name of the sword that Heimdall uses to like open the Bifrost, you know now. Its name is Hofund, and this one allows you to grant the power of the Bifrost. You can see over the 9 realms and can put the Bifrost bridge to take someone back to Asgard or somewhere else in the 9 realms. That is definitely real powerful. And if someone does that, they could like, I don't know, they'll never be they'll be like invulnerable to attacks. They can easily just get out of there by walking across the bridge. Yeah. But the only weak point of it is that if someone manages to follow the person, then Asgard would be vulnerable to intruders. And then the sword is basically just the sword, but with extraordinary wielding powers and everything. 6. Kusar Blade. It can absorb the power of 1,000 suns and can cut people like Superman. Definitely powerful. Now, we have mentioned this before and we will mention this again. Superman is one of the most powerful DC superheroes. If there is a weapon that can defeat him, then that's definitely one of, if not the most powerful weapon. The Kusar blade can absorb the power of 1,000 suns. If you consider that one sun is enough to like make it 100 degrees on our Earth, multiply that by 1,000 and you will get like an image of what this weapon truly is. And if it can cut invulnerability people like Superman, then this weapon is definitely something that you do not want to mess with. Number 5, the Cloak of Levitation. To quote https screenrant.com, not only does it live up to its name by granting the wearer the ability to levitate, but it also possesses a multitude of other powers. It also allows its wearer to travel seemingly at the speed of light. It takes 8 minutes to get to the sun, to get to Earth, uh, to get to get light from the sun to the earth, and can repel both physical and mystical attacks, and can act as a weapon. The mystical acts is definitely something that people have been like a weakness of magicians. The physical ones are basically some, how do I say this? Some of the weakest ones actually for magicians. And if it can repel both of them, and if it allows the wearer to travel at the speed of light, I definitely think this should be my number 5. Number 1, the Miracle Machine. There's actually 4 of them in this row. I couldn't figure out which one deserves to be on top of the other. So the number 4 of this list is Miracle Machine, which is also technically 1. It can turn dreams into reality. Imagine what would happen if something like this object went to a villain. This can literally grant world domination. You just have to dream it, or envision, or envision. All you have to do is, yeah. So, number 1, the Book of Wishes. This book can literally grant you wishes. All you have to do is write in the book, what your wish is and it will grant it. Really powerful. I put it in this place ahead of the miracle machine because this is easier and more durable weapon than it. You have to consider that also because that is like one of the most important factors in the battle. You can just like stay away from the attacker. Say he like tries to fireball you, you'll just have to like hide, I guess, and then write in the book of wishes what you want. You can literally get the power of just snapping of just like a gauntlet on your hand and just like snap them away from reality. That definitely is one of the most powerful weapons ever, and it was introduced in the antimatter wave or crisis, as many people call it. Number 1, Mandarin's rings. Mandarin has 10 rings and each possess ability. There are 3 that are not powerful. Well, if you consider that gods walk on this earth and superhumans that can just destroy this lightning, ice, and fire. But then you have gravity creation, too powerful, matter rearrangement, too powerful, concussive blast, too powerful, vortex creation, and disintegration beams and mind control and the creation of absolute darkness. If you combine all of these, you can defeat an enemy by just, I don't know, this. People argue that Thanos' gauntlet is better or worse than Mandarin's rings. They kind of have the same powers because Mandarin can make it absolute dark, can shoot a disintegration beam, and all Thanos would have to do is just, I don't know, just open a space portal behind him by using the space stone and then just going away and then changing the reality. Yeah, it would definitely be a tie. And one, Thanos' gauntlet. It can wipe out half of the Earth's population in a single snap. It has the 6 Infinity Stones also, which were made in the beginning of time. So I was confused about which one I should place first, Thanos' gauntlet or the Mandarin's rings. They were kind of similar, but technically, which one is the better is the one that are placed in front. I think I may be wrong, but Thanos' gauntlet is my choice. If you just snap, it can wipe out Iron Man. Oh no, Iron Man, Spider Man, all of the Guardians of the Galaxy, Ant Man's, Ant Man's. Well, yeah, the creator of the Ant Man suit, and Wasp, and you get it, a lot of people. So, this one is the final one on my list. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't turn the comments into small wars, like I said before. I may be wrong, just correct me. It's really hard to do rankings. You have to like do a lot of research and everything. But this is mine. I hope you like it. Have a good day.